Salutations and good morrow everyone, and welcome back to another Smalland update video, where today we are hopping in and we are going to be looking at all of the updates that have come out for Smalland for the month of October. What happens for Smalland is every Friday they release a new little update patch to their game that allows us to see what is going to be coming in the full Smalland game. And today we are going to be going over all of them that were posted out throughout October. I thought that this would be a little bit more of a fun video for us to go over all of these, so that way we could kind of see different things that are coming to the game and how it progresses every month. So let's hop in, let's check it out. It says, hey small folk, if you've ever been bitten by one of these, I'm sure you've been well acquainted with our troublesome red ant. But what did the first Pathfinders make of them? Let's find out. So first of all, let's look at the little graphic here. It's a cute little red ant. It says personalities: organized, marauders, bullies, and fearmongers. Oh, so it's like a fire ant. Okay. Benefit: unified, tactical, and aggressive. Locations: survivalists say they appear in many locations. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and read on down. It says, the red ant. Unlike their cousins, the fiery red ants are aggressive, attacking and striking in waves with what looks like blind aggression, but under closer inspection from a safe distance, it's definitely organized. They will take rather than build, conquer rather than nurture, and initially appear both angry and savage. However, they still display tactics and are not purely barbaric. Studying them carefully, we have discovered aggression and fear is their ally, and they are keen to make examples of smaller foes, but are not particularly brave. Okay, so really cool. Looks like that they took down a little bit of a bee that's over there, or a hornet that's over there. That's really cool. But I like that they have like a kind of ant that's in the yard that's very aggressive, and that's like, no, I'm here to take whatever I want, and you just have to deal with the fact that I'm taking whatever I want. Because they do have black ants in the game, and those are very docile creatures that just kind of roam around and explore. So it's cool to see that we have red ants. Going on to FAQ Friday number 11, it says FAQ Friday number 11, hey there small folk, another round of questions. So let's go over these questions. When the demo is released, will it be able to be played with friends? It was a hard decision to push the demo back. We covered that in the last video. But we are excited to talk more about this soon and let you know that we'll be making this available. We can say, however, absolutely, you will be able to play with your friends. I'm interested in testing Smalland. Is there any chance I can get access to play? Thanks. And they said here, we tend to run most beta testings across our games through Discord, so joining the Smalland Discord is the best place to jump in on any testing opportunities. We have a couple of closed testing sessions so far, and it's not likely that there will be more in the future as player feedback is, and it's not unlikely that there will be more in the future because player feedback is absolutely vital to them. Will there be mounted combat? Yes, but not all mounts can attack. Some have other specific purposes and bonuses. Dragonflies are fast, they can move across water at great speed, but have no attack. Grasshoppers are able to jump huge distances, although not very accurately. And they can also attract danger as they are lizards' favorite snack also, so look before you leap. And the hornet is a mighty steed that, although is difficult to obtain, its powerful stinger and resistance to certain venoms can give you an advantage over creatures, but not all. So, really, really cool. And then obviously you have the lizard as well that you can tame somehow, and then you end up with a little lizard buddy, which I'm excited to check out too. Okay, let's move on to this next little creature feature here, which is the ghost ant, which I'm super excited about because to me, it looks the coolest, but everything about it is too mysterious for them to even know. So if you look, threat level unknown, food chain unknown, personality elusive and mysterious, benefit unknown, location also unknown. So this is a very, very like secretive creature that they've added to the game. So I'm kind of excited to check it out. It says, hey small folk, when the vast lands of the small are lit only by moonlight, the mysterious creature ventures out of hiding. Little is known about the ghost ant, but let's see what the Pathfinders recorded in their journals when they first observed them. Oh, look at it. Oh god, it's by a bone. At least that looks like a bone. That might be a web. But ghost ants move like shadows, appearing and striking without warning before vanishing. As with all ants, they work in unison, but where they come from and where they return to, I have yet to discover. From what little I have seen, these secretive creatures keep to themselves and forge their own self-reliant path, taking only what they need. They also show no fear and willing and able to take down much larger predators and defy incredible odds. These creatures will strike, then disappear like phantoms, but I shall continue to try to reach out to these noble creatures. So careful when venturing into the night. See, this is what I'm talking about. I talked about this before, that Grana needs something like this. And of course, what's the Smalland team going to do? They're going to come through and they're going to deliver on it, which I'm super excited about. So yes, the Smalland team has come through and they have developed a brand new ant for us to be able to go out and find that only comes out at night. And that's very elusive. And it looks absolutely fantastic as well. So I'm super, super excited to be able to take on these new little ants that are going to be running around the new Smallands. Okay, and then lastly we have the witch. So it says, "Hey, small folk, it's that most wonderfully spooky time of the year again, and we just so happen to be a very interesting NPC to introduce to you, the witch. You'll find the witch inhabiting a more sinister-looking part of Smalland, a little darker, a little more dangerous than other areas you have visited." All right, so let's go through. I'm going to click on this video. I'm going to open it up for us to be able to watch, and we're going to watch through it, and then we'll talk about it at the end.
Welcome. Enter freely and of your own will, which is a terrible hint to today's update for Smalland. It is Halloween season. I'm going to get into the spooky spirit and talk about one of our biomes, Nightmare, and one of our more interesting spooky characters, the witch. Nightmare is an overgrown swampland. It's a dumping ground now left to ruin. It's overrun by spiders who hide and wait for unsuspecting travellers. The spiders are not a wandering creature and instead stick to their nests, which are usually signified by webbing. They will attack anything that crosses their path, including their own brethren. The venomous spiders of Nightmare do not back down. They show no fear and no mercy, and while they dominate the biome, they are not alone. They fight bigger creatures more deadly than themselves. If they see another spider, they see it as a threat and they will fiercely do anything to protect their homes. Another one of Smalland's spooky inhabitants is the witch. She's a very traditional fairy witch, taking bits of lore from all around the world and different cultures. She's wise and she's old. We don't know how old, but it is very old. And she starts off nice and trusting and then reveals her more sinister nature. She is the only NPC in the game to not care about the small folk. She has always been alone, not against anyone, but just alone, looking out for herself, which is unique to the small folk culture. She will be generous and then toy with you, messing with your emotions. She's either mad or she's bored or a little bit of both. She will provide tonics and elixirs using old ancient remedies which you can unlearn, and these will be key to your survival in the more difficult areas of the game. She also helped create the Wiccan armor. Now, at this stage, when you get this armor, you will begin to bond with her, but this is a bizarre and possibly very toxic relationship. Well, that's all for now. Stay safe, have a very happy Halloween. Catch you all later.
Okay, so after that video, I am absolutely super excited about this new update that's going to be coming out. I'm just going to go fast forward a little bit here so we can look at a couple things. First of all, they were talking about this new zone that they have that is completely full of spiders and other things that they didn't even show off that are super dangerous. I'm assuming that the ghost ants also inhabit this area because it just seems like a spooky area that they would be in. And as it was saying, as they were talking about, the spiders that are in the yard are very, very dangerous, and that all they want to do is go around and hunt everything. It doesn't matter if it is another spider, you as a small folk, or really anything that happens to wander into their domain. And finally, they did talk about this witch character, which this witch character actually really intrigues me. The fact that they added something into the game that's so different from the rest of the game, like everything with Smalland is all about the community, is all about the people, and it's all about what you can do to craft yourself and be better within that community and to make your community better. But then they have this new creature, more or less, this new NPC that's in the game that tries to twist you and turn you on a different path, but it's required to go through and meet her because of what she actually makes. all these remedies and tonics and stuff that are probably for curing poisons and all of that. So I think that it's very interesting that no matter what, you're going to have to go find this character and you're going to have to work with her. But just be careful that she doesn't turn her back on you. I like that statement because it really adds some mystery to the story of Smalland. Also, finally, this armor right here looks absolutely fantastic. I love this armor. I think it's really, really cool looking. I think it gives off a wonderful, wonderful vibe. I'm going to go back and we're just going to take a look at this and we're going to pause it here so that way we can take a better look at it. But look at that. That's absolutely fantastic. I think that armor looks super cool. It definitely gives off a witch vibe. It definitely gives off the vibe of these small folk just using anything that they can in order to make some gear. I love that mask. It looks really cool. The horns that are on the top look really, really neat. Hopefully you get those from some sort of horned insect that'll come in the future. But for now, guys, that is everything that they have for the October update for Smalland. So thank you everybody so much for watching this video. If you guys liked it, please hit that like button for me to let me know you guys want to see more Smalland videos. Also, please, if you can, do not forget to subscribe and leave me a comment down below of what of the features that we're showing off today you like the most. And as always, I'll see all of you guys in the next one.